Run a mile. I'd say don't buy.
I was physically drained, not sleeping at night, worrying about it all the time.
I used to sit in my office sometimes and cry.
There'll be people today signing up for their new house, new build house, and they don't know what's coming down the line to bite them on the bum.
They're talking about one company's service charges to cover the upkeep of communal spaces on new build estates. Pensioner Karen Stokes pays a company called FirstPort to maintain a pond and its verges on her estate in Wigston, Leicestershire.
We feel fleeced because we have to pay management charges that weren't properly explained to us during the purchase process. That involves paying a management charge every year just to have some grass cut at a balancing pond on the estate.
The pond protects against flooding. In 2018, FirstPort informed residents their service bills would almost double, something Karen challenged, negotiating a reduction for the whole estate.
It's like having a part-time job that I didn't really want when I retired.
The current charge is over £9,000. That's $75 for each of the estate's 120 households. But what are they paying for? £1,158 for ground and general maintenance. But look at the management fee charge, over £6,000, 2/3 of the total bill. Auditing, risk assessments, insurance, and even terrorism insurance took the total to £9,031. A spokesperson for FirstPort says,
"Service charges have risen across our entire industry. Our fees are reviewed regularly to ensure that they are reasonable."
Historically, this kind of work was done by local authorities and funded by council tax. But these days, many new estate builders hand it over to firms like FirstPort. Annual service charges are built into the new home buyers' contracts. Pete Murray lives on a FirstPort managed estate in Newark. Like Karen, he spent years locking horns with them over charges for the estate.
We did get all the fees reduced throughout the whole village. We would go through any issues they had, and then we would contact FirstPort to try and resolve these issues.
While trying to help his neighbours, Pete's had to soak up a lot of stress.
People were ringing me at home, knocking me front door, sending me text messages, phoning me.
Neighbour Sadie Taylor is grateful for Pete's efforts.
Like, we pay council tax. We should get everything that we need from that.
Diane Thorne used to work as a property manager for FirstPort.
We know they're absolutely not getting good value for money. Those contractors that you do manage to get, because it's FirstPort, bump the price because they know that they're going to have to wait for payment.
We put this allegation to the firm. They say,
"We clearly set out our payment terms when we begin working with a contractor and have a team dedicated to assisting them."
The name of the company FirstPort is well known to many honourable members.
FirstPort have been brought up time and again in Parliament by frustrated MPs.
Guess who? FirstPort. Who many of us will be familiar with from our work as constituency MPs.
FirstPort's corporate strapline is for great customer service. Well, you could have fooled me.
We take our responsibilities very seriously. We work hard to meet the high standards our customers rightly expect.
Many of the residents I spoke to disagree. They call this private estates model fleasehold.
I feel, as the term suggests, fleeced out of money.
For Karen, already preparing for next year's bill, changes can't come soon enough. Charlie Haynes, BBC East Midlands Today.